we gonna like say hello or anything?
And hello, everyone.
Okay, there we
Welcome to another episode of Rolls to Astonish. We're back with Operation Hotblood, though you already knew that because you clicked on this video, or I hope
I
you
mean,
knew that.
maybe. If
I mean,
you're
they can-
illiterate, then welcome.
I mean, fuck, if they're watching this, they're probably illiterate.
They should hope they're illiterate if they're looking at this map. Alright.
Yeah, honestly, if they're dyslexic at any point and looking at this map, I feel sorry for them.
Fuck, if they're epileptic, I hope they don't look at this map too hard.
We should probably put an epilepsy warning at the beginning of the video. Okay, so, anyway, hello. I'm your host. Your ever-eternal host, Steven. Though tonight, I'm not your GM. Tonight's GM is actually going to be our guest and creator of the game we're playing, Myth, our RPG. Creator of Myth RPG and one of our usual players, but tonight GM is Cody.
Hey everybody! So I'm gonna be the GM tonight because last time became very apparent that nobody but me actually knows how to play. So
Well, I was also doing it I was also playing very fast and loose with the rules because I was basically just doing a little cinematic thing.
yeah. So anyway, okay.
Anyway, also joining me tonight is Haley.
Sorry,
And
it's not Operation Hot Blood, it's Operation Mild Blood.
and she will be playing
Alaric, my former guard, my former cyber guard dog. Blech, blech. God damn it! Yeah, you can tell I'm out of it. Blech.
and also joining us tonight is Evan.
Hey, it's me, Finn Sharkman.
Finn Sharkman.
Finn Sharkman. Oh, that reminds me. I think I actually officially gave Alaric a clan name.
Also,
I believe.
And I, Steven, will be playing the mentor character that all of these stupid fucks have decided is being called Evil Santa for some reason. And I hate it.
Warclaw, that's it. Alaric Warclaw is his name.
How'd you come up with that?
Don't ask questions.
But I am asking questions. I just asked you one just now. Just curious.
Basically, I went in, I started looking at, like, werewolf clan names and how they were commonly put together, and I just basically went through, and the one that sounded like it was closest to what Alaric's original clan would have been, I went with.
Yep. Cool.
Which basically is just part of this one and part of this one, I'm smashing you two together. And there we go.
Alright.
Alright, we about ready to get started?
Let's get going.
Yay!
Okay, so last time on Operation Hotblood, you were all kicked out of the edgy capital, the city of Zero.
Spelled with
By-
an X.
Spelled with an X.
Because it's the Edgelord capital, so of course it's an X.
Of course. Only cool people use X where a Z should be, so...
That's how
And-
you know it's super
yeah.
cool.
It was so cool and unique and...
Well,
filled
that
with
and a Z
darkness
just
like
doesn't
my
have
heart.
quite the razor edge that an X does.
Yes, this is true. I mean, like, an X you could throw, like, you know, like a throwing star.
Like
I suppose
you can
I
throw it-
suppose you could have a Z-shaped batarang too, but like it wouldn't be as cool. You know?
Yeah, that would be kind of cringy. Just be like, battering, go! Instead of just a
Use
badass.
my Z move.
It's my Z move!
Okay, so anyway,
You can't
So anyway,
understand the darkness in my eyes.
so everybody got kicked out of the city by King Angst Boy, Zero
Being
himself,
angst boy.
psychicked you guys out and threw you into a puddle of pure edge. You have
Like
now
falling into a river of razor blades, but it's not razor
like
blades.
falling into a river of razor blades,
But it's not razor blades.
blades.
That's the
Exactly.
best way
It's
to describe it.
It was actually a lake of pure edge.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like
the way you described it, it
basically
was
like
falling into a river of razor blades.
if you could liquefy
It was
all of the teen angst like in the world,
yeah, it was.
that's what you guys fell
yeah,
into.
it was basically
Pretty much.
like shards of obsidian with the flow of water.
Basically, just all your high school
you
years
could literally
combined into
drown
one
in the
thing.
angst while also getting sliced to death by the angst.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
It's the most glorious perfect element ever.
Oh god.
Which, by the way, viewers, Steve is sick. In case you guys didn't ever figure that out.
So it's probably a good thing that someone else is GMing.
Probably
Oh,
good thing.
God.
Instead, you're actually like playing. So yeah, you guys just crawled out of the angsty puddle of razor blades.
Well, we got
And
pulled
you
out
are-
by Finn Mc. What is it again, Evan?
Finn
I can't remember.
Sharkman.
It's
Finn
evil.
Sharkman.
Yeah. Okay.
Finn
So
Sharkman and Evil Santa.
And Evil Santa was just giving you guys a hot-blooded pep talk, so I'm actually going to turn it over to him because that's about like right where we're
finished
stuck.
that.
We need another one.
Oh, we need another. Oh god.
Don't remember it.
Yeah, just so you guys know, the only reason we're calling him Evil Santa is because he literally looks like Santa with a black beard instead of a white beard. That's why we're calling him Evil Santa, just for context.
The anti-claus.
Exactly.
What did you say? The anti-claus?
The anti-claus, yeah.
We found a guy named Cat. He's just declawed.
No. Alright, so he's just like, you know, you guys had woken up and he was telling you like, yeah. He's like, so you fucked up. You got your asses kicked and kicked out of the city. So what are you gonna do about it? The past doesn't matter. All that matters, your mistakes don't matter. All that matters is what you do after that. Do you sit down and wallow like a bitch in your own misery, or do you stand out, fight, and
Yes!
kick life back in its teeth?
And Joe just walks off, and you just hear. She just like doubles over and just has like these huge tears coming like.
Alec just kind of shuffles after Joe and just kind of pulls her back. Relax. We're going to get back into the city. I promise you. We're just going to have to work a little bit.
Evil Santa just walks over and just picks her up by the back of the neck and yells right in her face, "Or are you going to stand up, fight, and kick life back in the teeth when it knocks you down?"
That is not the appropriate way to deal with a hormonally emotional teenage girl, my friend.
Okay, so like
That's not the right way.
as you're picking her up by the back of her neck, you'll notice like she stays in the same fetal position. Like she's not dangling at all. Like she's just like staying in the same. And like you're saying your speech, and she's like opening up her hands, and like she's just got like this big, huge like water eyes, just like and just like still, she's not done crying yet. So.
Hand her over. As Arik very carefully takes Joe and just kind of cradles her.
And so she's just like an infant. She's like, puppy. And just sort of like.
Please don't call me that. Guess
as
still guard
kind of
dog.
nestles in. Okay. How's Mr. Sharkman taking all this?
I mean, like, do we have to?
Yes, because all of us had a reason to be in that city. We had to get back in there.
Can I rephrase that real quick? Do I have to?
He's just like.
I mean, do you feel interested in being able to sail freely?
He's just looking at you confused. He's like, Finn, I just pulled you out of that same lake last week. What happened? Did you lose your touch, man?
I mean, honestly, fuck that city. It's like,
Yeah, fuck that city.
If you want,
fuck everyone in there. We're gonna fuck them up.
Yeah, if you want to fuck the city, we gotta fuck everyone else in all the outlying cities first, and then hit that one again.
Well, more like you're gonna need more help to do that. I know that there's plenty of other Hotblood heroes in these lands, but we gotta find them. 5 people are not gonna take down 0, and five weaklings like you. You gotta learn how to be a hero. You gotta find that fire in you. You gotta feel it burning in you.
yeah,
I take offense to that, sir. But anyway, so where exactly do you suggest we start our search then, Evil Santa? Where do you suggest we start our search?
He's like, looks out of the waist. He's like, follow me, and then he walks off.
Alrighty then. He kind of shifts to carry Joe more comfortably and then falls after. Let's get moving, guys. Follow the evil Santa Claus. Just don't hop in his sack.
The evil Santa Claus. Boom, boom.
Okay. So you guys all go in a line of defeated hot-blooded people, following after Evil Santa. And where does Evil Santa take you?
He's going to walk until he finds some shadows. He's like, all right. So, welcome to your first real view of the world. These are called shadows. They're what's left when people crawl out of that pool of edge if they've been left in there too long, if they're not an edgelord by the time they come out.
Ew.
So you see these black clawed hands reaching up out of the edge. These very evil red-eyed faces just kind of very, very zombie-like, making their way and crawling towards you guys.
He's like,
how close are they?
Show me what you got, heroes.
Alright, Joe, you might want to uncurl yourself. We got action.
Okay.
As she carefully unfolds herself, she probably would help, like, set her down and get her straightened up.
So, Joe's gonna unroll herself, and she's just gonna go find a rock, and she's like, "You guys got it. Yeah. I'm just gonna hang out over here for a while."
Oh no! You come here right now.
I don't wanna.
Cody, you're not getting out of this one.
Okay, all right.
I'll just use Joe instead of Evil Santa. That was my original intent for this anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Evil Santa was not meant to fight in this, but you're just like, oh, just have Evil Santa fight. I'm like, okay.
Then...
Can you go
real
take care
quick,
of her?
let me send her your character. Send you her character sheet.
I think I already have it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I think you sent it to me.
Okay.
I'll have to track it down somewhere, but I know it's here. Somewhere. I'll find it eventually.
Okay. Alright, so everybody go ahead and give me your speeds.
What's Joe's speed? Oh, there it is. Never mind, I just got it.
I'm fast as fuck. Oh, no, I'm 5 feet.
Oh, I'm fast as fuck. Speed is 3.
Okay,
7, boys!
Okay, make sure, like, state what character, so that I can write it down.
Joe.
Crap, my pen.
Ew. That's just nasty, my friend.
Okay, so... Alright, so Ulrich, hang on one second.
Yeah, Ulrich is 7. Big, beefy 7 speed.
That's fast as fuck, boy.
Alright, 1 second. My pen exploded. I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
Your pen
What
exploded!
exploded? Oh no.
That's never a good thing.
Yeah, you ever like halfway in between like writing something down, your pen like falls apart in your hand?
Not
I've
often.
never had that happen.
Okay, well, it's interesting. It's an interesting feeling. Alright, so, Ulrich, you got 7,
Yes, I do.
3, and then, Sharkman, what's Sharkman's?
5.
Okay, Sharkman, you are at 5. Okay. Okay. So, the turn order. We start with Ulrich, then Shark, then is going to be the 6 shadowy figures that are coming towards you.
6. Ooh.
Yes. And then Joe brings up the rear.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll make
so-
a blank page and then
Oh,
Cody,
I mean, I
I'll
guess
promote you to a
I guess the pseudo guard
It's-
dog
it's
being the fastest and the first one to act would make sense.
Yeah.
Be
And
quite
also,
honest.
you don't have to go if you don't want to. You can hold your turn up until the end of the round.
Okay, so here's what's his name, Ulrich. Wolfman is Ulrich.
Wolfman is Ulrich.
Okay. and
Cool.
that goes-
That reminds me, I still gotta draw him. Crap. I have his references. I just haven't gotten around to it because, ugh.
And here's Evan, who is
Excuse me?
here's Finn. And Sharkman.
God, that man, that looks like a
What?
crackhead.
Lolly.
Are you saying Finn's a crackhead?
No, like Finn's.
You know, one of those ships that he pirated, you know.
And then since Joe's still edgy, she's Joe.
He's a crack shot.
Oh, Danny.
Okay. All right. So 6 warp fiends coming towards your way. They are currently about 50 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
Oh. So during your turn, you got a couple options. Okay. So you basically get a passive action every single turn. Okay. Like those are things that you can do very, very quickly. Like you can do on the move. You have a movement each turn and a normal action, or you can combine your movement and your normal action and make a complete action instead. And those are usually for more powerful moves. Okay, so take a look at your character sheet,
Mhm.
and what do you think you want to do?
Me personally, Alaric basically by default will probably charge in and claw the first one he makes contact with. Just fuck you, and fuck you.
All right, so you're just gonna make a normal attack.
Yes.
All right, so and you can move about 70 feet, so you can reach them easily.
There you go. I got maps.
Okay.
Up. And I'm going to
Cool.
make these
Yay.
all
Yeah,
controllable.
you're gonna need to be you're gonna need to be the one to move them around because
I'll make them
I don't know.
controllable by you.
Yep, he can
Okay,
do that
but-
as the DM.
that's awesome. But
What?
like if can I just like select it and move like that.
Give it 1 second.
Here, he's
Almost
gotta do it
all
for
of them
all
are
of them.
controllable now. And Haley and Evan can move their pieces.
Huzzah!
There we go.
Huzzah.
There we go. It is done. He looks like a crackhead.
That is the best quote of today's episode. He looks like a crackhead.
All right, here, Evan. Do you want your new token? Well, I have a token set up and ready to go. Whenever you transform. We'll just be off to the side here, waiting.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So we have Finn, and we have Sharkman.
Oh lord. Okay then.
That's only when he transforms, so you gotta wait on that one.
Thank goodness? Question mark? But okay, so charging into the fray, which I can make that. Basically, I guess it's going to be this fucker. Okay, so how do attacks work here?
Okay, so on your character sheet, you'll see in the normal actions section a standard attack. You'll see it'll just say off, that stands for offense, and you'll see a number there. So roll a d20 and add that number. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same. The Warp Fiend is just going to try the Shadow is just going to try to block with its regular claws. So
Okay.
that is a 17.
Against the 20.
Okay, so the Warp Fiend got 25 total. So go ahead and actually, you've got a natural 20. Okay, so natural 20s and natural 1s, it's just an instant hit or miss. And so if you've got a natural 20, then you automatically hit. So you come in, rake your claws across the Shadow's face, and how much damage do you deal?
18.
Okay.
Shink!
Alright, so yeah, so you just completely like spaghetti that thing's face, and you just see like halves of the Warp Fiend's skull just go flying as it loses 13 HP, and like just from like testing the strength of its body, like these things can hurt a lot more than they can take. So their bodies are strangely weak. They've only got about 10 HP. So a 15
These
is enough
things
to
are
take them
much.
out.
These things are weak.
Okay. Then next up, we have Sharkman.
It's not
Right,
gonna
so-
be Joe for a long time.
No.
She'll get there eventually.
So for the
I
cycling,
was good at one thing, and that's lifting.
That's punching.
Whenever it states range 30 to 60 feet, is that then so the area between 30 and 60 feet, or up to 60 feet?
So what that is the 30 feet is the optimal range. Now you can shoot up to 60 feet away, but every 10 feet that you go beyond 30 feet, it's a -1 to hit and it's a -1 damage.
All right.
So you start to so within 30 feet, it's the most optimal.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
You can move first.
Are you able to do a movement and complete action in the same amount of time?
No. No, complete actions are typically more powerful, and so they're balanced by the fact that you have to move first and set up for them. However, what you can do is you can do you can move and then just do a normal attack. That way, or you can delay your action, assuming that they're going to get closer.
Um, what I'm gonna do is move forward about yay far, and I'm gonna take a standard attack against this one right here with dual wielding.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a success roll. Add your offense.
Yep, total 16.
That is 12. All right, so the Warp Fiend is able to dodge out of the way, like as your bullets go flying, like it's just like whoosh, and just like jerks its head to the side.
So,
And yeah, sorry.
no, that's not.
That brings us to our Warp Fiends. So let's see if I do this correctly. Alright, they're gonna cluster in. Also, how do I get rid of a Warped Fiend? Like, can I just click on them and delete them? Oh, yep, there we go. We're gonna have this guy run down further. Gonna come down like this. Alright. Warp Fiend number 1 is going to go ahead and make an attack against Ulrich.
Bring it on, bitch. What do I roll? Defense?
Yes. So, alright, so it comes rushing at you. It just jumps in the air and just goes for a straightforward claw attack.
Okay,
And that
so
is
I got
going
two
to
different
be
defenses,
a-
block and dodge. I know this was explained, but
Yes. Okay, so block is what you're usually going to use against melee attacks. Dodge is what you're usually going to use against ranged attacks.
Okay.
You can use dodge against melee attacks, but if you decide to dodge against a melee attack, you take a -2 penalty to it. Okay.
oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to
So
go ahead and roll a block.
that's 26 for him to hit you.
Ew, 15. I
Well,
took a little hit.
Add your defense.
I did.
Oh,
I got a 6 on the die, and it's plus 9. It's 15.
okay.
He rolled a 16
Okay.
on the die. I don't think I made it.
So then the amount of damage that he deals to you is 17. So what is your protection score?
My protection score is 10.
Okay. So 17 minus 10, that's 7 HP that you lose.
Ow. That hurt.
All right, so jumps up,
Okay.
rakes. So like as your claws go through his buddy's face, like you see another shadow like leap into the air, land on you, and slash you across the chest.
I don't
As
think I did this shit.
as another one comes after you. This is a 17 to hit this time.
Unnatural 20. Fuck off, bitch.
All right. And then, so you go claw to claw with this person. You're able to block all of their incoming attacks, and then there is a third and final attack for 24 to hit.
Damn it.
All right. Okay, so that's another 7 HP you get chunked for,
Ow.
as these things are just surrounding you.
Would you all fuck off?
Okay, and with that, it is Joe's turn. I can...
She goes.
Yeah.
And she punch. She
Punch.
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 Super kawaii punch.
Okay. So are you using a standard attack or power attack?
Power attack, of course.
Of course. All right.
This is
So
gonna go poorly. Here we go.
the warped fiend, sees you coming and like. Well, actually, we're gonna go like this. Warp fiend's gonna be ignorant. So the first one. Yeah. So since they don't know what they're facing yet, he tries to block. Like it just like raises its arms up in an X motion, and you just smash through its arms, and the thing just goes flying. Like you can see like that little Team Rocket stars, Team Rocket goes blasting off again, as this shadow just dings into the distance.
Which one did Haley kill? Oh wait, she already.
It's
ripped it
already
off.
gone.
I already erased it. Okay. Oh, actually, so, real quick, I forgot about a Warp Fiend. This guy needs to attack, Finn. So, make a melee attack.
And I'm going
And-
to dodge. Oh,
Okay.
hello there.
Yeah, you dodge with flying colors.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so that is round one, and that brings us back to Ulrich.
Alrighty, bitches and gentlemen. This is going to be interesting. There are two different options. One would be smarter than the other. I could just scroll through. I'm going to say that if shit really does hit the fan, I'm just going to claw another of these suckers. What the? Plus 11. Smack! 22.
2 to hit. Alright, that was a 20 total to block. So that hits, you shred another one.
And another one down, and another one down. Fuck y'all bitches.
One bites the dust.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and delete that guy.
And that's just one from, it was just like, I'll deal with the monkey on my back here in a second.
Alright, so Sharkman, you are up.
And I will cyclone attack.
Okay. So everybody is within range. So, alright, that's 27. So each of these guys is plus 9. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that's...
None of them made it.
Alright, so how much damage do you deal with your Cyclone attack?
18.
Yeah, so that's enough to pop the rest of these guys. You just... You just see holes appear, like, through these guys' heads, through their chests, and they just fade into nothingness as you see the rest of the shadows disappear.
Finn is doing that pirate thing where he shoots a gun, holsters it, reshoots one, and he just seems to have almost unlimited guns here. It is, quite frankly, frightening.
Finn, would you stop wasting guns? This is ridiculous.
I keep
Yeah,
them.
what a show off. Okay. Alright, so all of, the blackness kind of settles. You guys are just kind of standing there with your success.
Yay.
Fuck you.
Anybody want to do anything, or
Evil
you need a prompt?
Evil Santa's like, good job, good job, kids. You're able to fight some of the weakest things in existence.
Well, I figured that from the moment that I bitch slapped one of them and it basically crumbled. I wasn't even trying,
Yeah,
to be
no
honest.
shit. But at least you got something. At least you got some spunk in you. I'll give you that.
All right, so you hear some dramatic clapping behind you.
Oh no.
You turn around to see this this very badass, well, kind of badass. He's got a lot of belts at least.
He's kind of cringe.
Looking elf.
Very cringe.
Oh
Okay,
god,
so
how many
he's-
belts does he have?
Oh no. Oh no. Is it cold?
Too many to count.
Is it cold
Too
steel?
many to count.
Is it cold steel the elf?
So he is an elf. He's got like that emo haircut, you know, like the one where they always
the
flip
one
their
that
head.
falls over your face, where you can only
Falls
see
over one of his eyes.
the one where you don't have
Yeah,
any depth
as-
perception because you
I
can only see
imagine,
out one
yeah, I
eye.
imagine as Alric turns, he kind of looks at this guy, and she's like, excuse me, I can't quite see your face. Can you move that bit in your face? Because I can't quite see maybe the sarcastic look you're giving us right now.
Okay, so
He's kind of sending us messages.
he swishes his hair, okay? You see one of his eyes, the iris is shaped like a star and it's yellow. And he's got kind of like
Oh no,
one of
oh no,
those
oh no. I know
he's
that
got
one,
kinda
I
like
know
one
that
of
one.
those
Ah, fuck.
flash tattoo marks
Oh,
going
God.
down his eye. His other eye, though, has no whites. It's just solid purple with a cat iris in the middle, and you can see like some white runes circling around it. Okay, so this guy, you know, sleeveless, looks pretty buff.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
got all kinds of belts on him and chains, and you can see behind on his back he's got a badass looking giant sword.
All right, heroes. Show your first edgelord. Show us what you got. Show me what you got.
I'm pretty sure he can't see a
Show me
damn thing
what
with those
you
eyes.
got. I can see enough. He jumps down. He's like, I am Akira, first of the Edge Eight. Okay, like in your.
Akira,
Edge
that
Eight.
sounds like a girl's name. I'm just gonna be honest there.
It is a very masculine name.
Not really, no.
As
It is a very masculine, deep, dark, soulful name.
Alright, how about you take that compensation sword off your back and just fight?
As the conversation's going on, Finn is trying to desperately hurry through the minute-long loading process of each of his guns.
As he's talking, Evil Santa just walks over to him and then just punches him in the mouth. And then walks back over to the group and it's like, all right, kiddos, he's all yours.
Thank you.
Okay, so he just kind of like looks shocked from the ground, like that is not proper. I would expect nothing less from heathens such as you.
Heathens? Yeah,
He stands
we're
up-
heathens.
As I was saying, I am a kid. And I am not finished with my monologue yet. So like
Evan.
as he's talking,
Evan,
he's talking, like in your mind's eye, like you remember, you remember the octagon-shaped room that you guys first walked into. And like, you know, it's just like one of those anime sequences, like, you know, you can see Akira and like behind him are like 7 other sort of faceless shadows with like glowing red eyes. You know, the 8 edgelords that you guys pissed off.
Evan.
Right.
Just
And I am
yes.
Yeah, as that's going on, I'm going to be honest. Can Alric's sense of speed so high? Can he use his extending limbs to reach over and just smack the bitch? Just claw across the face. Fight me, bitch. Not
Yeah,
just yabbering.
You can do that. So go ahead and make a normal attack with your beast claws,
Okay.
and spend any necessary myth to use the extending claws.
Alright, that's 4.
Oh,
That's
God,
not bad.
I have a plan. I have a plan to just
Oh,
really fuck
jeez.
with him.
Fuck you!
I'm gonna be
Your
introducing
bitch
you
is
all
over,
to
bitch
new
smacks
mechanics.
him. That is quite enough, bitch!
Alright, so he's just not even paying attention. Because he's just
No doubt.
so enwrapped in his monologue. Like,
And Alec takes that opening just like, no, bitch!
it's like, I was raised in a village of gothic eyeliner enthusiasts and as he gets like
I
slapped.
do not care about your backstory, bitch! Fight me!
Alright. Are you making a full-on attack or are you just slapping him?
Full on attack. Like,
Okay.
I am digging my claws into that face of his. Like,
Alright,
fuck
so
you!
how much damage do you deal?
18.
Watch out! Don't cut his hair.
I'm aiming to cut his hair! I'm aiming to cut his hair as well!
Edgelords.
Just,
No, then he'll be able to
if I,
scatter both eyes.
if I trim some of those bangs as well, that works for my advantage.
Alright, so you said 18?
Yep,
Alright,
18.
I'm trying to find the edgiest elf.
Alright,
Wait, I found it.
He loses 11.
Guys, I found it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna check through some of these other ones, but I think I found the one already that we're gonna use.
Yay.
Well, actually, it's a toss-up. Okay, which? Oh, wait. Okay, we have like three good options here. All right. So, do we want to go with this guy, right here? Go with him.
Where is he?
Okay.
That doesn't really look
Yeah,
edgy. That looks weird.
Do we go with him?
Okay, that's
Oh,
real
we go
edgy.
with the second one.
Oh, but wait, but there's
Hold
a
on.
third one.
What's the third one?
Third
But
option.
wait, there's
Oh my
more.
god, not the half-naked elf! Not the half-naked elf! Let's go with the second one. Let's go with the second one.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's not-
I still vote the second one. Like,
I mean, I need a half-naked elf on the field. I'm just saying
Evan-
that now.
Evan-
We're going to get to that point.
Evan just.
he's too fabulous to be like.
Yeah,
to
he's
be
a bit
fully
too he's a bit too
Oh, wait.
flamboyant to be edgy.
Wait,
Like-
guys, I think I found one even edgier.
Okay, let's see it.
Is that even an
I
elf?
still. Yeah, that could be anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, let's just go with number 2.
I don't know. Evan was pretty convincing with his multiple arrow vote.
Exactly. One arrow gives one vote.
Okay.
Evan was
So-
like shirtless
Sure.
elf, shirtless elf.
Okay, so your clawed bitch slap lands, slashes across his face, and his eyes go wide as his hair slowly falls to the ground. It's like, how dare you!
Then fight me, bitch, instead of talking your ass off.
And, like, he pulls off his sword like, I will do to your body what you just did to my soul!
What soul?
If I had any. I don't really, but it's... Shut up, it's a metaphor! And, like, he pulls out his sword. And you see, like, this thing's got, like, an eye coming out of it. Like, it looks like,
It looks like a toy from a store. What the fuck?
well, up through the middle of the blade, you realize, like, it's, like, it looks like a mouth. Okay, so it looks like a mouth with, like, sharpened, jawbones on either side. Like, it's made out of metal, but it looks like it can open up and bite. So, pulls out his badass sword, and let's see. Alright, so you are still faster. So, combat has officially opened up.
Hell
So, Ulrich, you can make another attack.
Yep, I'm going to do it. He's just like, come on, come at me, and he smacks him again.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's not as good. That's not good, very good either.
Yeah, no, his wasn't good, but I mean, he's got 15 total.
You know, you can add that to the roll, so the total. You don't have to do the math.
Yeah. Like I know it's possible. I'm just not very familiar with the software right now, and I don't want to try and learn while we're streaming. So I'm just gonna add
Honestly,
it up
it's
for it.
just hold on, because I can literally type the thing into the Discord chat.
It's okay.
And
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll just save that for next time. Okay. So he's got a 17 total. So your second attack comes in. He pulls out his badass sword and just sort of knocks your arm away.
oh, so scary!
You
What's that,
should
you're
be
very-
scared.
What's that? You afraid I'm going to tickle you? Tickle, 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 tickle!
How long do you plan on mocking me? You don't
About as
know
long as
me.
it takes you to swing at me,
You don't
bitch!
know who I am.
I know I don't, because I can't see your face clearly. Come at me!
All right.
Put him up!
so-
Put him up!
Okay, so his purple eye, you see the white runes around the iris glow and start to spin.
Oh, seer eye. Crap.
And he is going to rush at you.
Oh, sorry. Let me make you so you can control him, so that way we can actually move him.
That would be good.
Yeah.
That would
Okay.
be good.
So
I just imagine Alex just
Edgy
waiting,
boy.
like his arms are half extended and they're just kind of swaying as he bounces, just
Alright,
waiting
there we
for him
go.
to come closer.
Now he's got a name
Come at me,
too.
come at me, come at me, come at me. Ooh, I'm a kung fu master with my wavy arm.
This is how much respect I give to
Boing,
him.
boing, 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 boing.
All right.
Sharkman is sharking around.
I figured he was.
15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's got plenty of. All right, so I mean, just to show off, like he's just gonna like dash behind you, just to show how fast he is. Okay.
Okay.
So dashes behind you. Like you see above you, his sword just opens up. This metallic maw comes down towards Ulrich.
It's gonna go
and-
nom nom on me.
It's gonna go nom nom on you.
Is this a melee attack so I can technically block?
This is a melee attack. All right, so since he's got his Seer Eyes active, he gets to roll twice and take the best roll. So that is going to be 31 to hit.
I got a feeling I'm not gonna make that. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nom nom nom! Ow! Ow! Ow!
That is 25 damage.
Ow! 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 Somebody get this fuck off me!
So the thing clamps down on you. He raises you up and throws you, and the teeth rip through you.
What the fuck? Okay! No more Mr. Nice Pup!
All right, how much HP did you lose?
Let me see here. It's 25. Is it minus anything? Because I
It's
don't really
minus,
have...
it's minus your protection score. So
Okay.
anytime you receive any type of damage, unless I specifically state that it like ignores armor or it ignores the protection score, just always
Okay, in that case,
subtract
I
the
only take
protection
15. That's not bad. It could be worse.
score. Be worse for sure. Okay. Then Sharkman, you are up.
So the Finn just he becomes the shark itself. You know, his everything but the nice captain's cloak, and of course, just kind of explode off of him. And for whatever reason, he's got an anchor now, but you're not actually sure where he got it from.
Yeah, Alex just kind of looking at this, just like, wait a minute. You got some explaining to do, bitch!
Joe kind of like cocks an eyebrow, like, where does he keep it all?
Let's not ask that question right now.
And he's going to swing the anchor.
Fuck you with a fucking anchor!
Yeah, that definitely hits. How much did that do?
25 damage.
Decent hit. Alright, so 25 damage on Ulrich. Alright, so that means he's gonna lose another 18.
Yeah, I wish...
Okay, so it smashes into him. Okay, and he like craters into he craters into like a rock behind him. Spits out blood,
Oh.
but glares back at you like he is definitely not done. And with that, Joe, you are up.
Okay.
Sharkman stares back in with those cold, dead eyes.
I'm going in.
Like a
I'm
doll's
going
eye.
in
Blood
for the
doll's
big. I'm going in
eyes.
for big punch.
All right,
Like a
big
doll's
punch.
eyes.
All right. So he sees you coming, and he's like, Joe. And he's gonna go for a dodge on your power attack.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That means you actually have to roll.
Oh dear. Can't book up.
Oh, no.
He gets a 20 total.
I get the biggest 25.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah. For a
All right,
big old
so
fucking 28
go ahead and
damage.
28 damage. Okay, so you did add the +5. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
Super kawaii punch.
All right. So he tries to dodge, but instead, like you said, he goes through the rock this time, and just like slides, rolls a couple times. He's like, oh!
Are you done yet?
Ever. You know.
Somebody wants to die.
Hands up.
Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel. Get fucked by an anchor.
All right, we're gonna say he's gone. Like he's been shot this far back. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
basically that Ailstorm song is Finn's theme song whenever he transforms. Fuck you with a fucking anchor.
Fuck you with an anchor.
Well, it fits.
Ahoy.
Alright, so
Ahoy.
it's Alex go?
All right. So
Ahoy. Ahoy.
he, as he's like screaming at you guys, like gathering up determination, you can see a tear of blood pooling in his yellow eye.
Uh-oh.
Leaks down his face, like kind of looks like the veins in his body are popping a little bit, like something is being drained out of him, like his very life essence is being pulled out. You see a dark miasma cover his sword as he rushes again, this time going after Joe. And one,
Wait, he goes, I thought
and
that was my
two.
turn.
Oh, you're right. It is your turn. I'm sorry.
I was about to say- I mean, I'm going to smack him from the distance anyway, so
Okay.
not much is going to happen. And I just got to
All right.
check something real quick with this.
And we're gonna use those 2 rolls that I just made for his block instead of his attack.
Okay, so what did he roll to block?
He got a 25 to block.
Ugh. Yeah, nope. He blocked it. Ting!
Yeah. So
Oh,
just
fuck
ting,
you.
ting. And then he does his cool eye stuff and
Yeah,
rushes
go
at
ahead.
Joe. Alright, so that's gonna be 28 to hit Joe.
Joe.
So you can try to block, or you can try to dodge. You're probably gonna want to try to block, because if you try to dodge, you're gonna take a -2 penalty to that.
We're all just ganging up on him and beating the shit out of him.
Yep.
This is only with 3 of us.
Yeah, like
I
I
brought it upon himself.
originally made a different edgelord for you guys to fight, but I thought he would be too powerful, so I didn't use him. So I made this guy instead,
Regrets.
and now I'm kind of wishing I went with the other one. So okay,
Big spaghetti, all regretty.
okay, so 28 to hit Joe.
28 to hit Joe.
Joe.
Okay. Can I block that?
Yes, you can attempt to.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead and make a d20 roll.
Okay, sorry. I'm still trying to figure everything out here.
Okay, so
I can't actually. I literally can't actually beat that.
It's still worth rolling to try.
If you get a nat
because
20,
I
then
get
you
a nat
can
20.
overpower it.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, no.
All right. So it hits.
Oh no.
Let me calculate damage here. That's 25 plus damage.
Don't worry.
That should be taking a chunk out of her. So it's 29 damage, but it's reduced by her protection score,
Which is 17.
which is 17 because she's like a buff little girl.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason. She's a superhero, man. Everybody knows superheroes have super strength.
She's a tiny little wall of meat.
Right.
All
All right. Then next up is Sharkman. You are up.
I'm going.
Okay, so actually, hang on. Pause real quick. So, do you guys want to use some advanced rules, or do you want to stick with the normal rules, like until you get more comfortable with them?
What advanced rules are there?
There's lots of advanced rules. But the advanced rules in particular that I would like to use with you are advantage and disadvantage points. So, this is very much subjective. Like, the normal standard rules are just like, this is what it is, right? But advantage and disadvantage points, basically based off of the way that you describe your attack, and based off of like how you use the environment around you, or how you base your attack off of the last attack that you received, I can award you advantage points to your roll or disadvantage points to your roll. And then the same goes with crit and nerf points. I can add extra damage, or I can subtract damage. So it's up to you guys. Do you want to try it out?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So, where's this fight take place again? For some.
So you guys are in a very bleak wasteland. Basically, there's just sharp, jagged stone mountains around you, and some hardly you can hardly call it a tree, kind of barren, shriveled trunks coming out of the ground. So the lady statue over here, it's like a jagged mountain.
Yep. And what you're gonna see is Finn Sharkman, more or less, not climb up it, but more springboard off of it to come down at him with the anchor, and kind of like in. If you've ever seen a suplex, but imagine he's suplexing the anchor.
Suplexing an anchor into the sky. Oh no.
All right. So as you're coming down, he attempts to swing his sword, just like nightmare style, to try and knock the anchor's trajectory out of the way so that it doesn't hit him. So I'll give you plus 2. I'll give you plus 2 for that. Alright, so that's a 28 for him to block. So, okay, alright, how much damage do you deal?
That is 25 damage again.
Okay. Do you want to deal lethal damage or non-lethal?
I mean, fuck this guy.
I mean,
Fuck
fuck
this
this
guy.
guy.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
With an anchor?
If he's gonna eat.
Just describe it, how you offend this guy.
Oh my god.
As Finn comes off of this rock, suplexing this anchor, I imagine the man, he holds up his sword, and then is hit by the weight of a giant shark in an anchor and crushed underneath it.
Okay.
Fuck you with a fucking anchor.
So you just hear this, no, as he dramatically
Just clang.
Yeah.
Bang.
And and you mash under you the first of the Edge 8.
Edge 8? What the fuck?
Edge
What is this,
8.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Yes. Except there's Dio's also here.
Oh god. Dio.
Exit stage left real quick. Alright, there we go.
Exit pursued by a bear.
Alrighty.
Alright.
That was.
So,
I'll admit, I'm in a little bit of pain, but
congratulations. You really
that was okay.
you really proved your salt there. Took down Edgelord. I'm impressed.
Hey, I'm just happy I was able to smack him in the face a couple times.
He deserves it. They deserve nothing less.
Well, I mean, and he waits for a bit until his arms go back into their normal, non-extended selves. I am so glad I get to use that more. Yeah, I'm so glad I get to use that more. That was fucking useless for the longest time.
And Finn will step out of the pile of elf.
As for you, what the fuck was that? What, you some kind of weird shark or something? What the fuck?
I mean, my name's Sharkman.
I figured that was just a name. I didn't think you were literally a fucking shark, man.
I mean, it's in the bloodline.
It's in the bloodline.
It's in the Sharkman bloodline.
And more importantly, where the fuck did you pull that anchor out? Because if you pulled out your ass, I have a lot of questions for you.
Oh, this is me wife. She was a freaky fish wife. Better than me old wife.
Don't bring up the freaking fish! Please no!
She was better than me old wife. She was a potato.
Oh my god. But, okay, for future reference, that kind of shit, can we bring that to the forefront first before it actually happens? Because I legit thought you were going to eat one of us for a second.
I didn't think it was important.
You didn't think it was important? If my arms were still extended, I'd smack you, boy!
Come on, you don't discriminate. Sharks can be friends, too.
Exactly.
Fish are friends, not food.
Alright, well, we defeated the first of them, so what now?
I was going with that.
Alright, now we switch back to the map.
Oh no.
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy warning!
Well, we got a long way to go. There's not really any safe place in these lands, but probably the least dangerous place to head is the Gothic land of Hampires, as much as they're douchebags.
Oh my god. Vampires, doesn't fucking matter. Ugh. Shit.
So, I'm confused. Do they drink blood or just eat a lot of ham?
Who fucking knows at this
They don't
point?
suck the blood out of you, they suck the meat off your bones.
Ew, that's kind of grody.
Content of their bodies. They're like
Whoa,
That's
disgusting.
like fun! Let's go!
Alright, well, the first one we run into, I'm kicking him in the teeth.
Yeah, probably a good idea.